On the last episode.
On the last episode of HauntsRUs. My name's Cheeb, and I'm haunted on Maine and a little bit sick.
Cool.
2009. I got the swine flu back in the day.
Oh shit! That's what I thought was gonna be, dude. I was like, no one's gonna get it. It's fine. I gotta drink my soda. You're listening to HauntsRUs, the podcast that's haunted on Maine. I'm your host, Cheeb, and I'm joined by my two co-hosts, Thottie and Gato. Introduce yourselves to the audience, please.
Hello. I'm Thottie, and I have stage fright.
You've been doing this shit for a year. What do you mean you have now you have stage?
Now I have stage fright.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, my name's Thottie, and I just chopped off all my hair.
Yeah, oh my god.
Yeah?
Bestie, you look great.
You look
Thank
good though.
you.
Love it.
Dude, I told you.
Better CPU, as Cheeb says.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
Gato, now you talk.
My name is Gato. I too have stage fright, and I'm not bald anymore. I'm finally letting my shit grow.
Oh man,
This bitch got a fade. She did
got
it.
a fade.
opposites. Nice.
Yeah, I
Very
grew
good.
now, so I'm good. I'm moving up in the world. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. So, we noticed that we've gotten a couple of followers since we uploaded the RSS feed and then just like abandoned it for a year. So thank you for tuning in. We're sorry.
Shit happens, man.
Yeah, things happen. I got married. I bought a house, and like you guys also like had like a gazillion like job changes in that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still
Yeah.
Yeah, life happens. And then all my coworkers found my podcast and they're just like, hey, when is the next episode? And I'm just like, bro, I got married and bought a house, dude. What do you want from me?
And then they all bullied
I gotta
her.
keep working.
They're just like, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing working here? You could have like a hit podcast. Well, I'll tell you what, we've made a total of $3, ladies. $1 for each of us. Let's go make a down payment on a content house, bro. We're gonna fucking blow up. We're gonna take this
to the
podcast
Pulga.
to the moon, bro. We're gonna
Taking the girls to the Pulga. What do y'all want? Buy some Squid Game shirts, you know what I'm saying?
Oh no. Buy some Squid Game.
Hell yeah, dude. Some slime shit.
Damn. Is that even relevant anymore?
The kids love horror, dude.
Yeah, they love
sure do.
some
They're
Poppy's
fans.
Playtime, but we're not talking about Poppy's Playtime today. We might
What's
later.
that? Well, I want to talk about that.
Yeah,
later.
we'll talk about it at the end of the episode. We
Okay,
have some
cool.
very exciting projects of HauntsRUs now that I'm in a more stable position in my life. I had made $3 whole, so like as you could tell, I'm just like fucking rolling in it right now.
Now we're rich.
Hell yeah.
Bought a car with those $3.
Yeah, man.
Podcast who?
Tell your teacher you're gonna start a podcast and make the big G's. But anyways, not too long ago, Thottie, you're from the LA area, and I mean, I know you're all fucking tired of hearing that this is a fucking California podcast, but we're California girls. How does that sound?
Cali girls.
We're unforgettable.
Yeah, we're California
yeah.
girls. And
Daisy Dukes?
we are unforgettable. Daisy Dukes bikinis on top.
California 999. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Bikinis, bowinis, something steamies.
So recently, Thottie came to visit us on the what are we, the West Coast?
Yeah.
Alright, so recently Thottie came to visit us at the West Coast. I mean, you're also at the fucking West Coast. I don't know what it is.
I mean, I'm also the West Coast.
The Silicon Valley. You
You're
came
up
to
north
visit us
is
in
what
the
it is.
Silicon Valley, because that's around where we're located.
Yeah.
So you see, you got the best of both worlds. Someone, a podcaster from LA and Silicon Valley. It's awful. It's great. We love it.
Yeah.
It's great.
We cannot escape
Yes.
this hellscape, dude.
Your hellscape is a
Oh,
little bit
it's
prettier, I
fucking
think.
gorgeous out here, dude. I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah, you got
That's
trees
exactly
and
why
shit.
you came. Yeah, Thottie,
Like,
tell us why you came over, bruh.
Oh yeah, I went for my birthday because like I wanted to see trees and I wanted to go to the Monterey Bay Aquarium.
Nice.
'Cause it has like emotional significance in my relationship.
Oh.
So
Romantic getaway.
plus all my friends are there.
Nice.
Yeah, exactly. It was fun. I got like a little, what is it called? It's sitting right next to me. It's a little sea pig, like a plushie of a sea pig. I was very
Aw.
excited. But yeah, we went to go visit
Nice.
and spent a week over there, hung out, and then we decided to go to the Winchester Mystery
Girls'
House.
night. Yeah.
Girls' night.
Girls'
Girls'
night.
day.
Yeah, it was
We
fun.
got lost.
So that's what we did.
Oh,
Yeah, we got lost.
So yeah, in San Jose, we have the Winchester Mystery House, which is this famous, what did she call it? Like an Elizabethan and Victorian style home that belonged to the, what's the name of the lady? We should have done some research.
I know, we just learned
literally
about it.
just learned about it.
We just talked about it like a day ago.
Fuck, what's her... Oh, wait. Hold on. I'll pull it up right now.
Editor, make it sound
came
like we
prepared.
knew all along. So we went to visit the mansion of like Sarah Winchester, who is the heiress. Not exactly the heiress. She was the widower.
Is she
of
married
the
Yeah.
Winchester fortune, and the Winchester is a type of gun, the gun that like won the West and all that, you know. So I'm still got fucking
Just-
COVID syndrome.
Shit, you got
Yeah,
long
man,
COVID.
it's fucked up for me.
Man.
But yeah, what do we know about her? We know that like the general consensus or like the narrative that gets pushed in order to like get people to visit the house is that it's haunted and that it's just fucking built weird because she wanted the ghost to get lost and shit. And you know, she was afraid that like all of the people that had been killed by her rifles were going after her specifically, which doesn't make any sense because like if I'm a ghost, why am I going to
Yeah.
go after the manufacturer of, like, the Winchester rifle? Like, I don't know.
Instead
Yeah,
of the
like,
person that
if
shot
I
you.
got in a fight with someone and, like, they threw, like, an Amazon box, like, filled with bricks and killed me, like, I'm not going to go haunt Jeff Bezos over it. Like, it's not his fault. It's the person that threw the bricks at me in the Amazon box.
Exactly, like that. Homegirl was, I don't know, man. She probably was scared shitless, man.
Fucking rocket riding son of a bitch.
She like heard the wind blew it with a weird direction, and all of a sudden she's just like, "Oh hell no! I gotta talk to somebody, man. Get this thing to unkarma me." You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Get
It's also like she didn't invent it. She was the wife
Yeah.
of someone.
like,
Mm.
what were you tripping about, girl?
Yeah.
But yeah, like that's like the fun like touristy narrative that gets pushed around to like get people to like come to the house because it's like, ooh, spooky haunted. And you know, it is probably a little bit haunted. It is an old fucking house. I'm not sure if it's like
Yeah.
the spirits of like indigenous people that were killed by the rifle. I think that's a bit far-fetched. I think that's just very clever marketing, perhaps. But the truth is that, like, Sarah Winchester, she did have, like, her seance room. She did believe in the supernatural. But when we think about it, like, around the time where she was alive, this is, like, post-Civil War, post all of these like tragic events that happened in the US where like a lot of people passed away. So when she was alive, spiritualism was a thing that was big with everyone because everyone had experienced a lot of loss due to the wars, due to the famine, due to like, you know, the growing pains of like this country, you know? And so what we learned about Sarah Winchester, the more sympathetic story, is that, like, I don't want to say like. We could say like in this. What am I, a fucking academic? I could say
we're
like
from
and fuck
California.
all I want, dude.
You're gonna get jumped by academics
Bro,
right
my
now.
fucking
I'm just reading the Wikipedia
yeah, my coworkers
page.
are gonna be like, "Oh, your language isn't academic enough, and your research sources are invalid." And then I'm gonna fucking go. They're gonna send me to like the shadow realm. They're gonna be like, they're gonna kill me right then and there. They're gonna find me at work the next day. They're gonna push me, be like, "Bro, your sources are really bad," and then they're gonna start kicking me, all of them in a group, dude. But this isn't I don't know, this is not an academic fucking podcast. This is like a humor podcast.
No.
My dad says that I curse too much, but you know.
Oh, well.
Yeah. But what was I saying?
Everyone.
Yeah,
believed in
literally
ghosts,
everyone
'cause
believed in
everyone
ghosts.
had
And
death.
Sarah had been touched by death also because her only child like passed away as an infant, and her husband passed away shortly afterward, and she never remarried and she never had another child, you know. So she was essentially all alone in her home. It was just her and like the folks that worked in the mansion.
Her sister was there for a little bit
she also
too,
had
and
like
she
a
died.
very close lady friend that she kept till the day she died. There was like a nice little frame picture. She was a baddie. What a baddie. Oh my god, Sarah. Ooh, lady friend.
Hey, nice lady friend.
But yeah. So, the Winchester house is really cool. Check it out. Architecturally really neat. When Thottie, Gato, and I showed up to the Winchester house, we were all like decked out in like our goth gear. Yeah, we were like it was great. We were like all thotted up and goth. We were like the gender spectrum all together. The gender spectrum of goth. Yeah, and like I remember I went up to like the ticket window and like the girl behind the counter was pretty. But that's not what we're talking about. Yeah, I literally went up to her and just like, "Hey, do I get a discount for being a student at San Jose State?" And then like I showed her my ID and I was just like, "Look how ugly I look in here, bro. I took this picture in my bathroom during the pandemic." And she was just like, "You didn't need to show me your ID. I believed you."
She was like, "You're a good girl."
She's like, y'all look like a couple of students.
Wink.
She's like, "Look at these fucking university students. I bet they have genders."
These bitches gay. Good for them.
These bitches.
Yeah, man, but what was cool is that when we were trying to make the plans
Yeah.
to go to the Winchester house, it was like, what, like $60 a ticket, right? Like something like super high. And then with our goth charm, we negotiated that shit down to 30 by being goofy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we just had it was just the three of us. We had the right energy, and like she gave us the senior discount. And we took the special tour, which I guess we weren't supposed to do because it's the regular tour, and then they had the something extra, and we were just like, "Bro, let's do the something extra. That sounds tight."
And we did it.
I thought they were gonna show us like both the house and then also the outside.
But
like,
the way
separate.
that worked, I guess it was that they have like their main tour. And then they have other tours that you could do on top of that, and you could get like a discount if you do any of those tours. And since we're like dumb goth bimbos, we were just like, "Oh, let's do something extra," and we bought those tickets. And then we showed up to the thing, and the lady who was doing the tour was just like, "Oh, by the way, this is like a complimentary tour
to the regular tour. We're not going to go through like the seance room or like the main things. This is like extra stuff. We're going to go to like the basement and the cellar, and we're going to like see some other parts of the mansion that aren't accessible to everyone else. And we were just like, cool, sure, whatever. Let's just do this shit backwards. Why not? Yeah. Our tour guide was like,
and it worked out a lot
yeah,
better.
and our tour guide was like super
yeah.
cool. She was this this lady with like purple hair and like the undercut, and she had like the spider web. What do you call that? Dude, she was so cool, and it was just
It was so cool.
sorry, pardon.
So cool.
Yeah, she was also goth, and so she saw three
She was
goth
also
girls
goth.
and like an older lady, and she was like, "This is a good crowd." Like, these are my people.
Hell yeah, dude. My people.
At one point, you asked her, like, "Hey, do you think that these rumors came about because she was a wealthy woman?" And she was like she had bottled it in, like she was looking for the
dude.
opportunity to
so
talk
like
about
at one
it.
point
It was
I
great.
asked the tour guide as like we were going through the tour, but it was like really interesting because what it was is that we were essentially going through the parts of the house that were left unfinished. And according to like the narrative that's sold to tourists, it's like she left it unfinished and like undecipherable or whatever. She left it unfinished and confusing, so like the ghosts couldn't find her or like whatever. But it's like, but the tourist was telling us, she was like, yeah, so Sarah Winchester was not an architect. She wasn't professionally trained, but she was an amateur architect, and she drew up the plans by herself without the help of like any architects for that. And like she essentially added onto it. So she kept adding on to the house and stuff. And like, you know, she was just kind of doing it on the fly. She didn't have like former training or anything, like she said earlier. So like things just ended up being like a little bit wonky as like she kept adding things, and that's why the house is the way it is, you know? Yeah, like at one point when we were walking through, we could see like the exterior of like we could see the exterior of the house inside of one of the rooms we were in, because she was making the house wider, you know? So that's what makes the house a little bit funky, is that she originally bought like this nice little farmhouse, and then she just kept adding and adding to it. And at one point there was like an earthquake, and like that really fucked up the house essentially. And like there were parts of the house that were just left broken forever, because it's just like, you know, fuck it, dude.
Yeah.
She mentioned that what was it, that she got like stuck in one of the rooms, and probably one of the reasons that she didn't go back to it is because it's fucking
so
scary.
during one of the earthquakes, they showed us the room that she slept in, and like the door jammed and she couldn't get in or out. And like the thing that's sold is just like, oh, she was like so afraid of that side of the house, so she made it so confusing. But it's like there like a natural disaster happened, and she was stuck there for like an entire day and couldn't get out. She just didn't go back there anymore because it's scary, dude. That's
It's
traumatizing. That's
it's
not
ghosts.
Yeah.
It's trauma. Yeah.
Yeah,
like
as
that tour guide.
Thottie
She
was
cool.
saying, at one point I asked the tourist guide, like, all this stuff about, like, ghosts and shit, like, is it just, like, a way to, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Is it just, like, gosh, what are fucking words? Why am I trying to sound smart for on my own podcast? Everyone knows I'm done. They've listened to all 30 episodes at this point. But I was essentially asking her, like, is it a way to, like, put her down by saying that she was, like, this crazy spiritualist lady that, like, believes in ghosts and the supernatural? Because that's kind of become, like, a way to, like, put down women, especially, like, powerful women, is to say that, oh, they believed in, like, some dumb shit, or, like, they did dumb shit and stuff like that, or, like, that they're crazy or whatever. Because, you know, people are afraid of, like, women in power. That's not something they like, so they have to, like, put them down in some way. And then the tourist guide went off, man. She was just like, man, people talk about Hearst Castle, which is also something that's nearby here in California. California is, like, a great place for tourists, bad place for people who live here. Yeah, she's just like, could you fucking imagine if, like, Hertz Castle is also incomplete, never got finished, has rooms that are fucked up, but no one makes up the whole, ooh, or Hertz was fucking haunted by ghosts that didn't like his fucking newspaper shit. Like, no one fucking makes that shit up about Hertz Castle. But it's just like Sarah Winchester suddenly has to be the crazy rich lady that believes in ghosts instead of, like, Hertz being, like, this fucking bastard. But anyway.
Also, because she didn't like to socialize. I think everyone is upset that they didn't get invited into
She
her
had,
house.
like, the big ballroom, and, like, no one came over, because by that time she was old, and she was just like, fuck them.
She's like, I'm hanging out with my workers and my lady friend. That's it. Yeah, I like her. Apparently she gave her workers a lot of money, and I was like, you know what? I like this lady. Anyone that gives immigrants and poor people lots of money, I'm down for it.
Yeah, she hired a lot of, like, Asian and immigrant people, and she paid them, like, fair wages and, like, gave them room and board and everything. So, and at the end of her life, she also, like, gave her workers a small, like, inheritance of her fortune.
Yeah.
So she, not only did she believe in ghosts, which is, like, whatever, but she did, like, the fucking worst thing ever, and she, like, treated poor people with respect. Disgusting, you know, we gotta put her down for that shit, you know?
What a
absolutely
crazy lady.
Bitch, dude.
Treat people with respect.
Yeah, man.
You fucking put her in a mental institution.
But yeah, in this tour we got to walk around the unfinished rooms. We get to see, like, some of, like, her cool windows, which have, like, spiderweb detailings on them, which is, like, sick as fuck, dude. Sarah was goth,
very cool.
Dude.
She's goth.
Sarah was hella goth, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking bae.
I bought one of those. One of the keychains that has what is it called? It's like a little keychain of the window and a ghost. Mm-hmm. It's pretty rad.
Pretty rad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the highlight of that tour was when we got to go down to the cellar. Do you guys remember that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Shit was spooky. Oh yeah.
Shit was scary.
Oh yeah. So
and you asked her like, "Oh, what's all that noise?"
She's like, "Oh, you know."
You know.
No, she's like, you're like, "Oh, is that noise like the stuff working?" And she's like, "So they said that was gonna be ambiance music, and it was gonna be very, very, very not loud." It's from Halloween, she said.
Yeah, so
they just have some shit there from Halloween. It's so funny, and she was so upset about it. I love her.
So, imagine this, listeners. We have hard hats on because it's a low ceiling, so we got to wear very cool hard hats. It matched our goth accessories and everything. Super fashion.
Hashtag girls at work.
Dolls with big ol' heads.
Yeah.
And we're going down to the cellar. And, like, the cellar is essentially, I guess, the old-timey refrigerator thing. Because we went down there, and it was cold as fuck, and it was scary, and they had, like, ambient music going on that was, like, fucking scary horror music, and I did not like it. But, yeah.
What's that?
Huh? What was that?
Oh, I was just making fun of the ambient music.
Yeah, ambient music was
like,
scary. We're just like, bro, it feels like... We kept saying that, too. We're just saying, bro, this feels like Silent Hill, man. Try opening some doors.
And they're all locked.
All the doors are locked.
They had, like, a purposefully flickering light in a dark hallway.
We're just, like, the entire time, we're just, like, getting real Silent Hill vibes from this.
Whoa, just like in Silent Hill.
Whoa, this is just like in Silent Hill.
Whoa!
Whoa! But yeah, while we were down in the cellar, that's where she told us about one of the famous ghosts that hangs out, and it's the so it's an old-timey house, right? Old-timey houses were really hard to heat And they were, dude, I don't know anything about old houses. I hope that we don't have, like, a fucking architect on the podcast, like, ripping his teeth out right now. But it's an old house. That's all I have to say.
It's old.
It's old house. It has old house things. And, like, you need to, like, burn coal in order to, like, heat up the house. And there's, like, tubing and shit. And the tubing is, like, really loud. And they got, like, these big old machines to put the coal in. And so we're like, essentially in the coal room, right? Mm-mm. And the tour guide is telling us, like, yeah, this is usually where we get the ghost. And we think he's one of the workers that would, like, churn coal in and out. And I was just like, yeah, that makes sense, dude. I think if I, like, I don't know, man. So I have, like, a job where, like, my work is never fucking done. Which is what I imagine that this ghost is dealing with. And I'm just like, bro, if I die, I want to be a fucking ghost. And I'm going to go back to work and be like, bro, I have to get this fucking work done. This work ain't going to get done, dude.
When you die, you're going to continue making bread.
I got to continue doing my job. And that's what this ghost is doing. Because the tour guide showed us, like, the giant, like, 100-year-old stack of old coal that needed to be thrown out that's just stayed there for years. Bro, someone has to clear out that coal so that ghost can rest, dude. He can't rest, dude. That coal's still there, homie.
It was very cool. Just a bunch of ash.
Yeah, just like a bunch of just petrified ash coal. It was really cool. I know. Yeah.
Like that lady. Yeah. Apparently she's one of the ghosts too, remember?
Who?
The tour guide.
The tour guide? You think she's gonna...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she said that one of her favorite things to do is, like, when it's not busy, like, they all just clean the house. And she was saying at one point that she was cleaning these windows on, like, this edge. So she's just, like... I don't know. She's just standing on, like, this... How do you say? Just, like, wooden plank washing. She's just standing on this wooden plank, like, cleaning windows and, like... singing music to herself, and like underneath her there's like a tour guide going through, and I guess they heard her like walking around and like singing, and they're just like, bro, and someone on like Yelp was like, bro, I heard a ghost, bro, I heard it, and she was just like, that was me, OMG.
I love that. I love her. She's fun.
She was great, yeah.
I wish we got her name so we could give her a Yelp
I know,
review.
she was great. She had purple hair and a buzz cut and pronouns. I don't know.
I love you.
I love you, girl. I love you. I hope you find this episode somehow. We're really big in Brazil.
We love you.
Campeón número uno.
Campeón número uno.
But yeah, she was great. We loved her. We had a blast going down the cellar and stuff, and like seeing the unfinished rooms and the inner workings of the house. And then after that, we decided to do the regular tour. Remember that?
Yeah. That man was...
Yeah, so after
that tour guide.
After we were done with that cool tour, we decided to do the regular tour because it would have been discounted. And so we did that tour, and that fucking guy, dude, he saw that it was like a bunch of women, and he was just like, if you bimbos stop to take photos, I'm leaving without you.
Essentially.
Yeah, essentially.
He took like 5 minutes. Oh, go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, oh no, go ahead.
I was gonna say he took like 5 minutes to tell us to not like hold up the line and like be quick with our fucking photos.
Like, hey women.
Yeah.
Essentially, hey women, you and your
not
selfies.
Verbatim, but it definitely felt like that.
Yeah, dude, I didn't like that guy's vibes at all. He was just like, listen here, whores.
Harlot.
Listen here, you fucking
Jezebel.
harlots.
If you take one more picture of your fucking self,
I will kill you.
I will kill you. No, blame it on the ghost.
Ankle showers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Like, one lady asked him a question, and he just completely fucking ignored her.
I remember!
She's like, okay.
She's like, damn, okay.
Yeah, dude.
He was like, no, you will not put me off of my script.
Yeah, dude, he had a script, and he was not gonna go off the script. He was like, listen here, Horace, this hour is exactly 30 minutes long, and if we take any longer, I will fucking have a meltdown.
Yeah, he wanted to be on schedule. I remember that. So,
I thought it was the last tour, and it super fucking wasn't.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is your problem, dude? You're not even going home after this.
Dude, chill.
Yeah, dude.
Chill, Daddy.
Yeah, Daddy, chill.
But yeah, he kind of
Wow.
just... we did that tour, and the vibes were not there.
Exactly.
It's not a vibe.
Daddy, stop.
Yeah,
It's not you.
I feel like if we asked him if maybe the owner of the house was just, a victim of misogyny, he'd be like, no, this dumb bitch.
Let me tell you.
She was into ghosts. She was haunted by ghosts and she was crazy.
Right? I feel like it would have gone down that rabbit hole, man, if it been like dudes and no chicks. I feel like he would have done that, man. The vibes
Bro, I
weren't
feel
there.
like if... yeah, the vibes were not there, dude.
Yeah.
The vibes are not there.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, and he told us a story about like a blind lady.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was a lot.
Yeah, tell us the story. I don't
Tell
remember
us.
it that well.
Oh, fuck, I don't remember. I guess there was like a blind lady. It's probably not real, but he said that there was a blind lady on the tour. He said, oh wait. Yeah, he was like, well, we changed the way that we do the tours now, and we don't normally talk about ghosts. However, let me tell you about ghosts. And I was like, fuck. So he's like, what was it? He's like, yeah, there was a blind lady on the tour, and she was like, yeah, Sarah Winchester is here. Like, we got her and we dropped her off at some point. And then I forget what the fucking, like, finale of his story was, but he made it a point to tell us that the blind lady looked at him with her dead eyes. I was like, sir, please. This is ableism, sir. This is not welcome in 2022.
Yeah.
You don't need to talk about her hazy blue eyes. Blind people are not scary, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, she kind of did make the blind lady seem like a mystic lady, but yeah. We did that one. We saw, like, the seance room that only had, like, one entrance and one exit and no way to get in or out for the ghost, And, he did, like, the whole spiel where it's just like, yeah, there's, like, a lot. 13 is, like, a number that comes up a lot. There's, like, 13 hooks. There's 13 something else. 13 all this. That's, like, a thing.
13 feet off the ground.
13 feet off the ground. Yeah.
Yeah.
What else happened on the main tour besides that guy's vibes being rancid?
Well, we didn't see any ghosts, unfortunately, but we did see a lot of cool architecture.
Yeah, like Elizabethan architecture. The ballroom is really nice.
It's
She
pretty.
had like a whole aviary that we got to go inside in the first tour. That was cool. So she owned like a lot of tropical birds, and she had like her own like big botany room. It's such a neat house, but it probably is, haunted. It probably does have vibes because it has a lot of history, but it is just a cool old house in San Jose, you know?
Yeah, it's a kickback.
And I think,
Yeah,
I think people should probably take more pride in, like, its architecture than, like, there being, like... I never watched the Winchester movie. I feel like we probably should have for this podcast to see what that was all about. Wait, I feel like it's...
Let's see what the synopsis is.
Yeah. Is the Winchester movie by, like, the,
Oh, wait, yeah! I think Winchester movie.
Yeah, there's, like, a Winchester movie.
Yeah, with, that one lady. What's her name? That one. Why does she look so fucking scary?
Yeah. Yeah, she's got, like, the black veil and everything. I haven't watched it or anything. I've heard kind of mixed reviews about it. But yeah, it's definitely just a cool old house, and that's kind of, like, all there is to it, It's, like, it has, like, these cool architectural features. It has, like, big towers and stuff, a door that leads to nowhere, because she was probably expecting to build another room next to it, you know? It's just an incomplete house, just like the Hertz Castle is, you know? But it's just marketed in a different way. The Hertz Castle is just like this a cool, opulent mansion with, like, a Greek-style swimming pool, whereas, like, the Winchester house gets to be the crazy lady house, you know?
The crazy lady haunted house.
Yeah, the Hertz Castle gets to be the one where, like, Gaga made a music video in. Look at Gaga.
Look at Gaga.
This is...
Gato's dying.
She seemed like a cool lady.
Yeah.
I like that when she finally got a car, it was purple and fucking silver.
Oh yeah, very goth. She had like a cool goth car.
Hell yeah, Gothmobile, the original goth.
Sarah Winchester was goth, dude. She's great, man.
Without
I
her,
love
we wouldn't be here.
I know.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be where we are today without Sarah Winchester. And that is three girls talking about ghosts.
Yes.
But yeah,
I
and then
wish we saw a ghost.
speaking about women, you know what women be doing?
Shopping.
They be shopping.
Women be shopping.
Women be shopping.
Yes. Oh
So,
yeah.
So the Winchester Mystery House is located by Santana Row and the Westfield Mall, which is an absolutely gigantic Size of Fear mall.
Bougie.
Yeah,
Bougie.
fucking bougie ass mall. So after we were done with the Winchester, we were just like, let's go shopping, bestie.
Oh my god, yes.
And then we all frolicked into Thottie's new car. Thottie, tell us about your new car.
Oh my god, yes.
Well, I don't want to, it's great. It's little. I can park anywhere. It's got great gas mileage as well.
Hell yeah.
So,
I don't want to tell them what it is, so they...
We love
like,
you.
you can't see... No,
I'm glad you
fuck
fixed your credit. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Thottie
Oh my
fixed her
God.
credit by looking
I
away.
just didn't pay it.
Oh
Exactly.
my god.
Just look away.
Just look the other way.
Lol.
Just, what are they gonna do?
Yeah. Dude, I don't know if we did that in this podcast or if we did it in Gato's podcast where we talked about credit. Was that HauntsRUs or was that Lonely Corner?
I don't remember.
I think that was Lonely Corner.
It must have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Lonely Corner, Gato's podcast, which she hasn't updated in like 2 years.
2 years.
Ah, goofy.
That was like months, not too
Goofy.
Tripping. We talked about evading taxes and shit.
Yeah, we talked about how to yeah, on that podcast, we talked to Thottie about how to fix her credit score, and it fucking worked, dude.
And she did it. Congrats,
She
queen.
fucking did it, lads.
We did it.
I didn't pay my old credit cards, and I got a new credit card.
Fuck
And
it,
it
dude.
worked. And now I have a car.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, sister.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, sister. We're proud of you.
This is great.
But yeah, we were feeling exceptionally feminist and girly, so we went shopping. Yeah.
We went shopping.
You're always talking shit about women. Let's go do women shit.
That'll teach him.
That'll teach him. Let's go to Hot Topic.
Sometimes, man, being unapologetically girly is very funny sometimes.
Oh. Tell the audience
Like
what
the
y'all
new-
ate.
Oh, dude. So, like, I was hyping Thottie up because she's not a local. And, Gato, have you ever been to this mall before?
I have, yeah. But I got
Yeah.
Panda Express.
Yeah, she got Panda Express, but, like, I was hyping up, like, how big the food court of this place was and how, like, cool it looked. And we went to the food court, right? And it was really cool and big. It has giant seating areas, lots of choices. And I just happened to be on my period. So I wanted to eat something warm and comfy. So I went to a ramen stand there. And boy, that was the worst fucking ramen I'd ever had in my fucking life, dude.
It's pretty
Like,
bad.
the San Jose locals are laughing at me. They're just like, idiot, you went to the food court for ramen? Stupid. Yeah, dude. Yeah, man, they gave me that shit, and it was like angel hair pasta and 3 strips. It was angel hair pasta and like 3 strips of bacon, dude. I was so pissed.
It was pretty bad.
Yeah, it's all white people behind the counter too, man. White people should be illegal, dude. I hate this shit. That was the worst fucking ramen I ever had in my life, dude.
It was really bad. We, like, just so happened to get the two worst fucking choices. And then not, like, 10 feet to the right, there was a bunch of, like, poppin' Asian food places.
Mm-hmm.
I know, literally. We were
So
starving,
mad.
man. I Pan Express. I was like, damn.
Yeah, that's pretty
We all should have gotten Pet
consistent.
Express. Yeah, we had just fucking walked the Winchester house twice.
That's true.
We
And
were
then we were
hungry. It's a big house.
We were hungry. It said it was like a mile for the second tour that we did.
Yeah, so we walked like 2
We're
miles.
like, God damn.
Yeah, within
Something
like
like that.
an hour or two. Like, that's insane,
Yeah.
dude.
Just fucking going.
Yeah.
So we saw the food court and we just picked whatever was good, but the foreign food choices were ass in the food court, dude.
Ass.
What did you end up getting, Thottie? I forget.
I was so mad. I got Thai food because I really wanted a Thai tea. And that shit was fucking garbage. It was like, the setup was like a fast Chinese food setup, and I was like, that's weird for Thai food. And then they gave me the shit, and I was like, this is very bad. I've never had a Thai tea so fucking disgusting in my fucking life. Also, this is not pad Thai. What the fuck?
Oh no.
Yeah, dude.
What?
Thottie and I
It was
took...
just like orange noodles.
Yeah, we were taking fucking L's in the food court, and Gato was the only winner. She was like, Panda Express. She had to give us some of her Panda Express to make us feel better.
It was so bad.
I know, it was awful.
I was like, you girls be safe though. Popping my pussy in the food court, man. I was doing good.
Fucking celery ass
Exactly.
chow mein. Ugh.
Throwing it.
Delicious.
Bro, speaking of which, dude, I was in San Jose this past weekend for Fanime, for the big anime convention that happens in the area. And I went to the Taco Bell Cantina, right? Which is a Taco Bell that serves alcoholic Baja Blast. And bro, everyone behind the counter was speaking a different language, and when we got that food bro, they put their whole pussy in that fucking burrito, dude. That was the best Taco Bell I've had in my fucking life.
Nice.
So yeah, man, I don't trust white people with food. They should be illegal.
As you shouldn't clean.
Yeah,
shouldn't.
exactly.
As you shouldn't, man. Don't.
It was so bad. There wasn't even white people behind the counter of the place that I went to. I was so upset.
Nah, the ramen place, it was like some college girls, I think, and I was just like, this is the worst ramen I've ever had.
It's so bad. They like try. At the place that I went to, they like bullied me into buying stuff. I was like, okay, whatever. Oh man, did I tell you when I was there? They were like, oh, you want the 3 combo? And I was like, no, I only want two entrees. They're like, are you sure? I'm like, why? Because I'm fat.
Oh no!
Why would you assume?
Bro, they like looked you up and down. It's like, you need 3 entrees, baby.
You're like, no, just
Exactly what it
2.
felt like. I was like, no, thank you.
No, man, that's
Just 2.
that's foul, man.
What's foul? I'm like, I'm like, how are you gonna sit here and serve trash food and be like, you want 3?
Right.
Bitch, I don't even want 1 at this point.
It made you get 3, and it was ass. Double L, dude. Crazy.
I would have been so mad. I'm so glad I got 2. Imagine. I'm like, I don't even know what else I would get.
Yeah, man. So the Asian food in the Westfield Mall is ass. I should have just gotten Peaks of My Heart.
Yeah.
Or tried the restaurants inside it. Like, there was more restaurants inside the mall that were packed and, like, popping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. The ramen
Those look
nagi always has a giant line, you know. I've always wanted to go in there, but I'm shy. I'm just like, I'm not cool enough to go in here.
Senpai.
I want to go back and redeem ourselves.
Yeah,
Daddy.
we should. Yeah, just drive all the way back here, dude. Let's go fucking
just so we
try
can go to
ramen
the mall.
nagi, dude.
Just so we can try actual good ramen and not that nastiness. Because I saw when you saw the food, y'all, like that shit was ass. You can tell. I was like, oh lord, oh lord.
Gato eating
all
her orange
grumpy as
chicken,
fuck,
going,
too.
Garbage.
Which chicken?
Exactly. It's great.
Man, I'm always fun.
Yeah, I like that they had like 2 weeb stores. That was fun.
There's so many weeb stores.
Oh, there was like a girl in one of the weeb stores that saw that I had a System of a Down shirt, and she's like, "Oh my god, like what bands do you listen to?" It's like, I'm gonna go
She was,
see,
like,
I wanna go
20.
see like fucking My Chemical Romance, and I'm just like, you're adorable. I'm like
Dude.
30. How are you this
She was
young
talking to us
listening
like
to
we
this
were also
boomer
19.
music?
Just going to the boomer tour.
Yeah, going to the fucking she's like young and full of life, listening to dead old people music. As a System of a Down,
Millennial
it's
music.
dead old people. It's boomer music now. Only old folks go to those concerts.
Yeah.
They're like the equivalent of the Grateful Dead, dude, at this point. Like, that's like your dad's band at this point. Fucking
It's mom rock at this point.
Flyleaf, Evanescence, all that.
Oh
Dude,
my
I went to
God.
go see Evanescence.
Boomer.
Boomer.
And they were all your age, huh? The crowd.
Yeah, they all have like mortgages and like kids to feed and shit.
And back
They're
pain.
just like, I'm so glad I got the babysitter to stay for 2 hours so I could go to this concert. And I'm just like, hell yeah, sister.
Hell yeah, sister, preach.
And she's just like, please don't shove me. I have back problems. So they just mosh very slowly. It's great.
They marched.
Yeah. They're in the mosh pit with like comfortable white sneakers because they don't want to hurt their feet because they got work tomorrow. You know how it
They got
They got
Skechers.
Orthos on.
Yeah, the Orthos.
Moshing in Ortho.
My baby's hurt.
But yeah, man. I remember I posted in the HauntsRUs socials that I was too busy going to concerts to update the podcast. And it's true. I'm making up for lost time, dude. I didn't get to go to concerts when I was in my 20s.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
You mean?
That was
That was
great.
fun. We got lost.
Oh yeah, we did. Tell us what happened.
Oh, we just got lost.
Yeah, dude.
We're like, how do we get out of here?
Yeah, dude, that mall is...
We were trying
Oh,
to find where
dude,
we were
remember when we
parked.
went into the fucking Apple store?
Yeah.
At this-
I should've- oh, dude.
Should have ran off.
I'm using the thing that I bought, and it's been a little bit of a lifesaver, but I really should have just fucking stolen it.
Could've
Yeah,
walked
so
out.
what Thottie's talking about... I don't know what the hell you got from Apple. I don't buy Apple products.
It's a... Okay, so Apple products only have, like... Or they don't have a headphone jack anymore. So you have to get, like, a little dongle if you have, like, a... What's it called? Like, a peg-style headphone thing. Or a non-Apple product fucking headphone. But you can't charge your phone and listen to music at the same time. So that's what I bought it for. It's a little dongle so you can listen to music and charge your phone at the same time.
Disgusting. Yeah, and
I
then
know.
like you
I bought it for my car.
Nice.
and then you grabbed it and there wasn't like a register or anything, and we were just like, what the fuck do we do? And I told
Yeah, I was
you,
like, where do I
just
go?
walk out. You didn't listen to me. We
I was like,
could
do
have
they
done
just
it.
know my Apple ID or are they just gonna charge me?
Like, hey, Bessie, you forgot
Yeah,
to
dude.
pay. We'll just take it out your card. Thanks.
It's so funny. And then like we were walking around and trying to figure out what the fuck, and there were some dudes in uniform just like sitting at a table.
They weren't
And they were
even
like,
in
"Hi."
uniform. They were just wearing casual clothing. You could have
They
given
were.
your
They were
card
just
to a
wearing, like, a
complete
fucking
stranger.
Dude, they just look like regular fucking people shopping at the Apple
They're
store.
just dudes.
And they're like, "Hi, what's up?" And I'm like, "Hi, like where the fuck do I pay?" And he's like, "Right here."
Me.
Like looking
Pay
at me like I'm an
me.
idiot. Like, have you never shopped here before? And I'm like, "No,
It's like,
I haven't."
what the look, we have... It's a social contract, man. I go to the grocery store. I pick out the things that I need, I go to the self-checkout, I don't scan everything, and then I leave. Like, we agreed upon these terms, and now you're gonna, like, change it up because you're special? No!
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I peaked the audio, but I hated it. I'm not gonna go in there, dude. I'm not gonna learn your new rules.
Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me.
There was no fucking register.
Fuck you, I won't
This
do
man
what you
fucking
tell
pulled out an Apple phone.
Exactly, like, you could have just got
I
out.
was like, here you go.
Yeah.
Boop, boop.
Like,
What are they gonna do?
Like, how does
Find
this
you?
work?
yeah, exactly. We had masks on, we were fine, dude.
Should have fucking took it.
What are they gonna tell the security? Like, there's 3 hot girls that just left.
Right, they just left with something. There were so many people there, we could have just fucking left with it.
I know, dude.
Jesus Christ. It didn't even have a fucking sensor on it. That man didn't decensor anything.
I know, dude.
Oh.
So now I have a $40 little fucking dongle that shouldn't even be necessary. But you know what? But I got an Apple phone, so... So here we are.
Yeah, man. And then, I guess after a while, we were just like, it's time to go home. This was really fun. By the way, they have, like, fancy fucking stores in there. They have, like, Gucci. They had this one store that had, like, these 2 donkeys and, like, a Hard-Drawn Collider or some shit.
It's for fucking sunglasses.
Yeah, it's, like, a big, like, art piece with, like, 2 donkeys. It was cool.
Yeah.
That mall is really cool to, like, just walk around in. And then we were just,
It's
like...
another fucking store.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And they were just like, you guys, okay, girls, that was fun, let's go home. And then we didn't know where we parked the car, and we didn't know how to get to the parking garage, and we walked around the entire mall like 3 times, and we're scared.
It felt like we were playing Dead Rising. Like, it's like crossing the mall, and it was like zombies everywhere.
One portion of it was like blocked off, and we couldn't go. That was the way that we were supposed to go, but we couldn't go through it.
Yeah, we
because
didn't
there's a big
unlock that.
wall.
We had to solve the fucking puzzle, dude. It's just like in fucking Silent Hill.
Just like Silent Hill. My fucking feet were hurting. We were dying.
Insane, dude.
It's like I did not wear walking shoes.
We got scared. We were just like, how do we get out of this mall? That was the real Winchester house.
That was the
Confusing
real
and
horror.
scary was the Westfield Mall.
Sarah Winchester said, I'm not done with
horror.
you, ho-ho.
Yeah, Sarah Winchester possessed the architect, and she was like, I have some ideas.
Oh shit.
So I did a thing.
Oh. The real horror was capitalism.
Aww.
Yeah.
So
Very
yeah,
good.
that's what we did. We did a tourist trap, and then we went shopping, and we had a great time.
It's very good. I wish we remembered literally anything from the tours that we did.
Yeah, I just remember we had a great time, and we looked great.
Yeah.
We were all geared out. It was great.
We were great.
It was very fun.
We looked
It
hot.
was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, what else matters, dude?
Yeah.
We're
We
hot
looked
girls.
hot. We were hot
Oh,
girls.
We got a fun picture.
We took cool
We do hot
pictures,
shit.
and then we went shopping.
Do hot girl shit.
Like, what more can you ask for? All right,
What do
so
you think what do you think the art for this episode's gonna be? Just us taking selfies?
it's gonna be women be
Gasified?
women be shopping Bernie.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And then like us like all gossed out. That's what we gotta do.
I was gonna put like big lips on us.
Big
Hell
lips
yeah.
and the nail.
Do like the
The
yassified thing.
bifurcation
I'll do
the
that. Yeah.
with dump trucks.
Oh,
Dump
man, if I
truck
started
ass.
drawing again, lads,
Yeah. dude.
Oh my
might
god.
actually get done.
All right, so we reached the hour mark. Let's start concluding the podcast.
All right.
All right, so we have a lot of exciting things coming up. HauntsRUs, now that we're finally stabilized where we are. We might start doing some streaming. We're going to stream some niche horror titles, and
Nice.
we might do some reading streams because I can't read.
I can't read.
I'm literally in like an academic kind of job and I can't fucking read, dude. If someone asks me to read something out loud, I will cry. It's like my boss would be like, hey, I need you to read this, and I'll just start crying.
Out loud?
Yeah.
I feel that I only read BL.
Yeah, man. We should talk about that. We should
I love the
dedicate a
silence.
whole episode to that a new BL I just found.
I really want to. I think I'm gonna buy it. Actually,
Yeah.
it looks good.
I went to
very
Fanime
pretty.
and I found the artist for I think it's In These Worlds. What did I say it was called?
I think it's In These Words.
Yeah, In These Words, just like a yaoi publisher, an indie yaoi publisher. It's like an artist and a writer, and I bought some of her mangas. I bought the first one and I was all gothed out and was like, oh, cool, this looks really cool. I like your art. I'm gonna try this out. And then I came the next day and I bought the rest, and she was like, don't worry, bestie. The next volume is coming out next month.
Nice.
Just like,
Nice.
thank you. I owe you my life.
I love you.
I love you. She kissed my little goth forehead and whispered in my ear. She's just like, I'll get it out for you. Don't worry.
My little bat.
It's a great time for gay media, man.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Just
dude.
in time for Pride, man.
Have y'all watched that pirate show yet?
I haven't watched the pirate
No.
show yet. I'm sorry. Like, bitch.
I hate everyone to watch the pirate show. It's so good.
Oh, and Gato, you
Anyway.
recently started streaming. Plug that. Plug your stream.
It's just Gato Toby at Twitch. No, Twitch at Gato. I can't fucking read.
She's gonna join me in the reading. I need to get some art commissioned. We're gonna read like classic Goosebumps books, so that way we get gooder at reading.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, so we have a lot
I
of
like
very
that idea.
exciting projects going on. Sock Monkey is really getting into streaming technology, so we're gonna work with that because
Yeah.
well, I can't even call myself a young professional. I'm fucking old now.
We're all fucking 30 and up.
Yeah, man, we're just professionals. I mean, not me. I'm like a fucking. I think I'm the fucking, like, in the relationship, I'm the fucking, what is it called? The stoner GF? That's me.
You're the
Except I'm a stoner wife. That's me.
Hey.
That's who I am in, like, the
Hey.
sitcom fucking relationship, man.
That's how I'm trying to be, man.
But yeah, very exciting
Yeah.
stuff coming up. We recently got a new artist to help us with thumbnails, so hopefully we will keep having the Let's Draws, because I know you folks that watch us on YouTube really like them. Of course, we also have the RSS feed, so you can listen to it outside of YouTube. And yeah, follow us on our social medias. We'll have Gato's Twitch and everything in the description below. And yeah, dude, this is HauntsRUs. We're back in the game. Hopefully we'll stay back in the game. And you were haunted on Maine. That's the thing. I remember that's how we ended it.
Yeah.
You're haunted on Maine. Just gross. Look
Where-
at you.
I thought we were haunted on me.
But now it's you. Now it's you
Oh,
that's
okay.
haunted on Maine.
Oh, it's new season.
New season
Yes.
HauntsRUs. We got pronouns now. But thank you for joining us on this episode of HauntsRUs, where you are now haunted on Maine, and we were haunted on Maine, and all that stuff. All of our social media will be in the description below. And I hope that you will join us in streaming. I will update you on that in like Instagram and shit. We're gonna make it work. We're doing it.
Yeah.
We're fucking doing it. We're back. We're good.
Hell yeah.
We have to please our large Brazilian audience. Because I guess we have a lot of Brazilian listeners. We love you. Champion numero uno. Alright. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.
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 Bye.